right now. Oh, really? That guy's my internet wanted to have
Middle of the month
issues.
next year.
But hey, guys, it is the DOUG here.
Pop at this point.
Whoa.
Now, of course, Tossic's not here tonight, so he will not be able to give us his picks. And Travis is not here either, but I will message everyone's Travis and but
you know what I think about what's gonna.
I know.
You gotta get that. I'm sorry, but you need to get that.
I know, but I'm upset. None of my friends right now, while I wait for the right thing to load up, have gotten my top 5 PlayStation games of all time done. You will get a PSN code from me, a $25 PSN card, and there is that sale going on right now. So
just bump it to 30.
No, because I'm not going back out to buy. No, it's a $25 card and people will deal with it. Alright. Now, of course, quick recap. I know Corey will be hopefully joining us in the comment section. If not, I will go over his picks at the end of the video, as I do with everyone else usually. Dave, you have the standings in front of us for this season, so you'll get to go over that in a minute.
All right.
But first, it's time for the college recap from this past week, when we had 12 games to choose from.
All right,
so,
before my phone dies.
Boise State beat Oregon State. Sam Houston beat Liberty. Rosie's gone, but that's okay. She'll be back. I forgot Doc kicked off the PlayStation for Chainsaw, so boo. Minnesota beat Wisconsin. Miami of Ohio beat Bowling Green. Iowa lost to Nebraska. Nebraska lost to Iowa. JMU lost to Marshall. Texas beat Texas A&M. Iowa State won. Florida won. Virginia won, lost. Ohio State lost, and Tennessee won, putting me at 7-5 and 57-39 for the season.
Damn.
Okay, Dave, on your Twitter, you have to actually name the 4 other games.
Yeah. I'll get to that.
You got 4 other games to answer, because one of them you have to eliminate, so choose wisely.
Yeah, no.
People need to learn how to read.
I did good in college. I did good this week in college.
You did.
Fuck you. Ohio State, you suck ass. You know how to do how to play ball. You suck.
Have to charge my phone. No problem, Rosie. And Rosie, do what Dave did on Twitter. He put one of the answers up So go to Twitter and put that up and try to get the other 4 right. As far as for the NFL this past week, Lions beat the Bears. Cowboys beat the Giants. Packers beat the Dolphins. Chiefs beat the Raiders. Colts beat the Patriots. Steelers beat the Bengals. Chargers beat the Falcons. Seahawks beat the Jets. Texans beat the Jags. Unfortunately, they have to make a sacrifice for that. Vikings barely beat the Cardinals. Skins beat the Titans. Bucks barely get by the Panthers. Saints lose to the Rams. Ravens lose to the Eagles. Bills won a snowball fight with the Niners. And the Broncos and the Browns had a great game, but the Broncos won thanks to 2 pick sixes. I went 14-2 for this past week. Dave, how did you do?
I went 12-4.
All right. So give us the season standings right now.
So we're going from bottom to top, or we're doing top to bottom?
Bottom to top, like we usually do.
All right. So in the basement this week is Tactic with 109 and 86. In hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. In 5th place. Sorry. In 5th place. Oh my gosh. Sorry. In 5th place is everyone's favorite Niner, Dave. He's 113 and 82. Corey's in 4th place, 1679. Rosie's in 3rd place with 124 and 71. Everyone's favorite Cowboy fan is 128 and 67. And everyone's favorite Packers fan, he's 132 and 63. So very, very close. Very close between 1, 2, and 3.
How does it feel to be on the first floor finally, Dave? You're not in the cold basement.
Great. There's a reason I can actually eat food.
Have to charge my phone. No problem, Rosie. Now, only thing we're really going to talk about, the Bears fired their head coach, the first time they've done that in franchise history mid-season because how dumb he was. And Trey Lawrence has been injured for the rest of the year now because of what happened. They did suspend the Texans player for 3 games. Clap cheats, eat meats, car ramrod catching up.
This is it should have been more than 3 games. It should have been more.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but I do agree with what the Texas GM said. It feels like the NFL. I'm just moving this up and down to make sure it doesn't kick out.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's stupid guy. Why would you hit the quarterback? You idiot in a whole man. Stupid.
Pull up the tank thong. Hopefully, I know everyone's going to let me know if the stream has any issues tonight, Rosie or Coy, because you guys are in there. But yeah, so why bring up the tank to talk about the draft standings? We got some college games to talk about this week. 9 college games, the all conference championship games. We have 3 on Friday, and then the rest are on Saturday. So keep that in mind.
We're doing it now. The college picks now.
Yep. Tank Raiders tank is what Corey says. Right now I'm just trying to hope my stream's not having issues, because that's going to be the issue tonight, because it wants to.
So
this is one.
Doug, you saw the Raiders and Chiefs game.
Yeah, I did. That was
so there had been a flag or some shit, not no overturn. So that had been like a penalty or some shit.
It should have. All right, guys. I wish Corey and Rosie were in the party right now so they could keep an eye on the stream, because my phone.
For you. I'll keep it down low.
Yeah, keep it on low so there ain't no echo.
I'm on right now. It's still doing good.
All right, so no issues. It hasn't crashed yet, so good. Dave, keep me informed if it does, because my internet on my phone is wanting to be stupid. So why bring up the tankathon? Let's go over these college games we have real quick, and if anybody comments, Dave, let me know.
Yes,
the first game, we have Jackson State taking on Western Kentucky on Friday night. I am taking Jack State on that one over Western Kentucky.
I don't know who's better, so I just pick who I think good. I don't know. Western Kentucky. I don't know who he playing.
Jack State versus Western Kentucky.
Jack State. I got Kentucky. Don't know.
All right, so you got Western Kentucky there, all right?
Raiders' cheat game was perfect. We dominated them and kept our draft position.
Yep.
From East Coast Raider.
Yeah, that's Corey.
Oh.
Up next. Okay, now before we get to, I'll get to the draft standing in a minute. Game 2, Boise State versus UNLV. This is an important game because if Boise State loses, UNLV could technically take their spot in the playoff. If Boise State wins, they're going to probably get a bye in the playoff. So I got Boise State.
I got UNLV. What's that?
All right. Boise State, 1 for Boise State, 1 for UNLV.
Corey said Boise.
Boise. Yeah, I got my phone working again, so we're good now.
Oh, okay.
All right, up next, Tulane versus Army. Another big important matchup. Tulane needs to win this and get some help to sneak in. They would probably prefer Boise State to lose and Arizona State to lose, and then Tulane could sneak in. Army can still get in as well if they win and get some help in the playoff. But I'm taking Tulane here. By the way, yes, we will be discussing next week the Army-Navy game. That's a game I do not miss. I know that's the Christmas thing at the Harley-Davidson in Lynchburg, which I'm going to. But I will be keeping my eye on Army-Navy that day because I do love that game. That always makes me think of my grandfather and my mom. That's one game we never miss. That's one game, as my mom would tell you, she would tell Tim, we're not leaving the house until the game's over, so fuck off, is what she would say. My mom loves sports, and we always watched Army-Navy. It's tradition.
Mm-hmm.
But give me Tulane. Corey has Army. Dave, what about you?
Army.
Army, all right. And those were the 3 Friday games, by the way. The rest of these are on Saturday. First up, it is Marshall taking on Louisiana, and I'm taking Marshall, baby.
I got Louisiana. I got Marshall.
All right. I mean, how can you root against Marshall? They're always they're always Cinderella school, you know. I think we've all seen that movie.
Oh yeah, that sad movie. Yep. So sad.
Corey said my motorcycle group would be walking Lynchburg Holly. Nice. I might see you there, depending what time I get there. And Corey's got Marshall as well. You get to see my cast that will not let me touch any motorcycles. Up next, Arizona State taking on Iowa State. This is big because if Arizona State wins, they will be in the playoff. They will be the 5th seed. Well, the lowest, well, they would be technically in, but they wouldn't be the 5th. They would be the 12th seed, but they would be in. If Iowa State wins, they could sneak in. Give me Arizona State because they've been red hot.
I got Arizona too.
All right, and Corey's got Iowa State. All right, well, up next, it is the Battle of Ohio, but not the Ohio you are thinking. It is Miami of Ohio versus Ohio Bobcats. So is it going to be Kitty Goes Meow? Or are you going to be taking a Miami of Ohio, which I do not know what the fuck their mascot is. So I'm taking Miami of Ohio.
So there's two Ohio play against each other right now? Wait.
Technically, yes, it would be Miami of Ohio versus Ohio, and I'm taking Miami of Ohio.
I've got Miami, Ohio.
All right, and Corey will get us, and Corey's taking the Bobcats of Ohio, so he's got the Kitty Goes Meow. Up next, it is Texas versus Georgia. All I gotta say is, in the eyes of the ranger, oh, upon you, those Bulldogs are gonna get a horn up their ass, cause the Longhorns will win the SEC and be the number 2 seed in the playoff. Give me Texas Longhorns, baby. Longhorns as well. All right, up next, a game I will be watching this Saturday at home. Oregon Ducks versus Penn State. Give me the Ducks. Quack, quack, motherfuckers.
I don't know. That's it. I hear an upset here.
Oh, so you're thinking Penn State wins and gets a bye.
You know what? I feel confident. I don't like both teams. They both teams destroyed my team. But let me go with Penn State over the Oregon Ducks.
And I am on my own because Coy is also taking the Nittany Lions. And the last one for the SEC Championship, also Saturday night, SMU versus Clemson. If Clemson wins this, they are in the playoff. If they lose, they ain't making the playoff. But I am taking SMU. They've been, to me, the best team in the ACC. I like what they're doing. And I hope to God I don't mind Fighting Irish don't get matched up against them if they make it past the next wild card round. There's Rams in Arizona in that regard. Now, we should point out Trevor Lawrence is done for the season, so he will be out for the rest of the season, so that's going to be stream foes. Uh-oh. Oh, no. This is bad. You take the move, and you take this gun. Don't tell me the stream crashed, because I will cry.
It's still working on mine. I'm still working on mine.
I
don't know. It's still saying you're live.
Alright, is it? Okay, actually, I see it. It's probably the internet, plus everyone's at home doing freaking holiday shopping, which I can't stand. Okay, it's back, Coy says, good. Alright, 2 working. Good, thank you, Coy. I'll let you give me a noogie if I see you in person next weekend. Teams with a bye this week. We actually have teams with a bye. So if you have any of these on your fantasy teams, fix them accordingly. The Ravens, the Broncos, Texans, Colts, Patriots, and the Redskins. So let's get to the first game we have, which is tomorrow night, the Packers and Lions. Lions win this game, they control their own destiny. If Packers win, they can really shake up the number 1 seed in the NFC. I do not have Travis's picks at this time, so when I get them, Dave will take over from there. Yep. But I got the Detroit Lions. Kitty Goes Meow. Dave, who do you got? Packers or the Lions?
I cannot see the Lions losing to the Packers, so give me the fucking Lions.
All right, 2 for the Lions. I know Corey's gonna pick the not Corey. I know Travis.
Travis typing now his picks now. So.
Travis is taking the Packers. I already know that.
Me too.
I know Corey's gonna put in the comment section who he's taking every time, so that's a good thing there. I think though, if I'm trying to remember who he did have, because he did send me his picks.
He just got me the picks too. He sent me the picks, his picks.
All right. Well, you get to go over.
Yep.
Travis's picks when we get to them.
I can do that.
But it's been a day, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a day.
Oh shit.
Yep, this one should be. Yep. Oh wow, Corey actually picked Green Bay.
Yeah, we all picked Green Bay. Well,
I didn't pick Green Bay. I picked Detroit.
Oh yeah! Wow, yeah.
Corey's got the Titans in this next matchup, which it is the Titans at home against the Jags. This was my hardest pick.
Ooh. Who's the backup for Jags?
The guy who used to be the quarterback for New England.
Oh, Mac Jones?
Yep, so he will be starting.
Oh, man. This is hard.
I have the Jags only because, I'm honest, I did a coin flip. And I'll go over Rosie's at the end of the show. Dave, who do you and Travis have for Titans and Jags?
We both got Titans.
All right. I'm on my own on that one so far, unless Rosie picked them because I don't remember. Up next, it is the Dolphins taking on the Jets. Dolphins cannot win the division, but the Dolphins can still get in the playoffs if they win out and get some help. Jets are not out of it yet either, but let's be frank, the Jets suck. And their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, I don't know if anyone noticed this because I posted it up on Facebook when I found out about it. Netflix is airing a documentary about him going into a dark cave and whatever. He actually missed a practice and game film for an entire day to talk about his meditation and what he does in the off season. That alone makes me pick the Dolphins right there. So Dolphins over the Jets. Corey's got the Dolphins. David and Travis, who do you guys got?
Sorry, we both Dolphins.
You both got Dolphins?
Yes, sir.
All right, Fin time. Up next, a Kirk Cousins revenge game. And, well, Falcons at the Vikings. We already know Tazik's picking Atlanta, so I'm just going to say that now for him. Here's the thing. Kirk Cousins threw 4 interceptions last week, and now there's talks that the Falcons will trade him after giving him all that money and signing him at the start of the year. So for those reasons alone, I'm taking Minnesota. Plus, we might see Danny Dimes come in and save the Vikings if something happens to Sam Darnold. But give me the Vikings. I don't trust Atlanta.
Me and Travis got the Vikings.
And Corey does well in a close game, he says. All right. Like I said, Rosie will be at the end of the show. Up next, it is the Giants taking on the Saints. And this was my other hard game for this week. Because, well, Drew Lock will be starting this week. Giants look terrible. I don't trust either team. But I'm taking the Saints in what would be probably a very snowfield-based game, only because I trust the offensive line a little bit better, but true.